We back, nigga. We back. We're back. Hold on, bro. Let me make this down. Let me make this shit a little smaller. Feel me? It's a reaction channel. I'm not no supermodel. I don't gotta be the main character, bro. That's a lot of y'all niggas' problem. Y'all wanna be the main character. That's why you ain't got no damn money. Fall back. You feel me? Fall back. And do what's best for everybody, not just you. Oh, let me move my shit to the side too. Probably where y'all can see my whole damn room. I don't want y'all to see all that for real. Alright. You see me? Got that load on the bed. Got that load on the bed. By the way, Iconic Collections. You know, this my brand or whatever. I could have been this is my brand. Iconic Collections. Go tap in. You see the load back there on the bed? Load time. That's not even my load. That's the storage load. Yes, I have a store contract. Telling you, I'm gonna start promoting it on here some more because I never do that. But anyway, though, besides the point, that's besides the point. 1090 Jake. 1090 Jake. 1090 Jake ain't did this in forever. The suspect shoots the police with their own gun. Nigga, they about to give you life. They about to give you 75 years. Oh God, nigga, you're fucked. Oh shit, my mouse ain't working. Hold on, y'all. What? Hold on, cut.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of EOS. It's 1090 Jake, and I'm rocking with y'all, and y'all rocking with me. For this video, we're gonna be speaking on an Illinois man that brutally murdered a police officer with their own gun. December 29th, 2021, the Bradley Police Department in Illinois responded to a Comfort Inn hotel after it was reported dogs were barking inside of an unoccupied vehicle in the parking lot. It was 9:56 p.m. when Police Sergeant Marlene Ritmanick and Officer Tyler Bailey arrived at the hotel. Running the vehicle's plates, it was registered to a woman named Zandria Harris, a known acquaintance to a convicted felon named Darius Sullivan. The officer met with the sergeant in the hotel lobby where he asked the employee if there were any rooms under the names Zandria Harris or Darius Sullivan. A quick search found room 308 was booked by Sullivan, who had previously fled from the police, after they tried to...
Nigga, the police cannot... Well, not the police, but the hotels and shit, they cannot give out your name unless it's the police. Like, that's crazy. Like, I ain't gonna say, like, we need to, like, figure out a way to stop that, because that's how they call Buddy. He's a criminal, obviously. But it's a lot of cases that you don't see a mistaken identity and shit like that. People just get arrested for no reason, and you just giving out the room. I mean, I don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm just yapping.
Detain him on an outstanding warrant for battery. It was 10:13 when they knocked on the door of room 308. Initially, silence. No response and no movement could be heard inside of the room as officers waited roughly a minute before knocking again. This time, Officer Bailey announced it's the police department and asked Andrea to exit the room and address the complaint about the dog. She'd respond with a simple yes, saying she was coming. The officers would knock 3 more times over the span of several minutes, telling her to come out, and each time she'd reply, saying she's coming. After 14 minutes of failed attempts, Zandria opened the door just wide enough to squeeze her body through in an attempt to prevent officers from seeing Darius. They ordered her to stop blocking the doorway as Darius appeared with a 9mm handgun with a drum magazine. As Zandria began...
Criminals, and you know it's a Glock, nigga. You know it's a Glock. You know it's a Glock, nigga. That's what I'm trying to... Nigga, a nigga will straight up tell you that you wrong for having an extended clip. Boy, do you not see what these niggas got? You not see what these niggas got? These niggas ain't playing fair.
Struggling.
Man, you think a nigga that's finna go do a lick and he's dumb and he can't even hit his shots for real, finna ride around with a 15-round clip? No, that boy want a 50. He want a 50 so he can just spray all day. He don't care about hitting because he gonna hit you one time eventually with 50.
With an officer, Darius raised his weapon, firing a round into Officer Bailey's head, who immediately collapsed. Darius then switched targets and shot Sergeant Ritmanick as she ran down the hallway dodging gunfire. An officer was on the ground leaking from the bullet in his head, the sergeant was running for her life, and Darius, who could have ran from the scene, made the decision to chase her down. His gun...
They about to get his nick. I thought when it says man brutally ends police sergeant life with her own gun, I'm thinking they getting in a fight. The gun fall, he pick it up and just start blowing. That's what I'm thinking going on. You telling me this nigga shot the police, blew one of them down, hit him in the head. He might not make it, and you chase the other one down and kill her, murder her, stand over her, nigga? You're a fool. You're a fool, nigga.
Jammed as he attempted to murder her, so he pinned the sergeant against the door where he tried to unjam his gun with his right hand and mouth and disarm the sergeant with his left hand. As the two struggled, Zandria yelled out to Darius, telling him to cock the gun before joining in and disarming the sergeant. The two then stood over Sergeant Ritmanic, aiming down at her.
So you're telling me that they shot this woman with two different guns? They're going to prison, my nigga. They finna get these niggas the death penalty on God.
As Zandria held the 9mm with the drum magazine, and Darius held the sergeant's gun. Already shot once, she started begging, saying, "Just leave. You don't have to do this. Please just go. Please don't. Please don't." She was interrupted by Darius firing twice into her throat with their own weapon. Zandria handed Darius her car keys, saying, "You have to go." He'd run down the hotel stairs before leaving in her car as she ran back to the hotel room where she got her belongings and her two kids, who were inside of the room the whole time. Paramedics would arrive at the hotel, finding 27-year-old Officer Bailey unresponsive and shot in the head. Further down the hallway, they'd find 49-year-old Sergeant Ritmanic excessively bleeding from 3 gunshots. Both were transported to the hospital where Sergeant Ritmanic died as Bailey was rushed into surgery. Darius Sullivan was arrested 11 hours later in Indiana.
Fool. You just killed 2 motherfuckers. Well, you ain't killed the other one. I don't know if he died. You just killed a fucking police sergeant, gang. She 49. That's going on 50. She was either like, it depends on how long she been on the force. If she been in there since 20, I know a lot of young niggas get in at 20. Feel me? It's a few niggas from my city or whatever that got in. They'll get in at 20. You can get out at 50. Nigga, she probably only had 1 more year left, bro. That shit.
Just across the state border as he walked out of a home. U.S. Marshals would place him in custody before transporting him to a nearby jail. And 7 hours after his arrest,
become the master of the air, the thunder of the seas, or a tank fury in the epic multiplayer action game War Thunder. It's a whole world of military vehicles where every ground, air...
Man, what the hell? You two, you don't get on with these...
Zandria Harris surrendered at the Bradley Police Department with her attorney by her side. 25-year-old Darius Sullivan and 26-year-old Zandria Harris were both charged with first-degree murder and attempted murder as prosecutors highlighted Zandria's actions directly impacted Sergeant Ritmanic's death, as she not only tried to tell Darius how to unjam the weapon, she assisted in disarming the sergeant. 3 others were arrested in the case, including Darius's mother, after impeding the search for both suspects. While Illinois doesn't have a death penalty, prosecutors are asking the U.S. Attorney's Office to federally...
And this is why they say, the niggas say the death penalty is racist and whoop 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 whoop, cause it's not racist, my nigga. It's not racist. They kill white people too. Trust me, I swear to God. If you go... And this is how a white nigga do it. A white nigga ain't finna do this. He ain't finna slide on the police at the hotel. He finna slide on somebody outside the bar with a knife. And just be hitting them every night for like 6 months. When they catch him, best believe that nigga's getting a death penalty, gang. There's nothing racist about it. Kill them niggas. This nigga need to get murdered. And she do too, twin. She helped this nigga, gang. She helped this nigga murder somebody for no reason. Just because you're scared to go to jail, nigga, you're going anyway. That's what I'm like, bruh. Whatever you think the short-term fix to something or whatever problem or whatever issue you're dealing with, it's not one. Think of the long-term one. Because if you think in the short term like these 2 fools, you're going to be in prison. Because you think after you kill somebody, the problem goes away. It don't, nigga. The police is still going to be looking for you. They looking for you even worse now. You just killed somebody. The hell?
Charge both suspects, so they will face a federal death penalty. Darius has faced 43 charges in the past, with over 20 arrests since he was 19 years old. His girlfriend Zandria had only been in trouble for driving an unregistered and uninsured vehicle. And whether or not the two thought they were Bonnie and Clyde, they'll never see each other again and may face an additional murder charge if Officer Bailey doesn't recover. Now, in my humble Caucasian opinion, fuck the both of them. I can't come up with a reason why they should be let back into society for doing what they did. And it's not that they just killed a cop, but it was the willingness to kill over nothing. This dude was facing a battery, which even if it's a felony battery, I can't imagine that it's punishable by more than 5 years in prison. If it's a misdemeanor battery, you're talking about county jail time. So unless dude's just pussy and he's scared to hit a dorm, why would you kill a cop when you're really not facing anything serious? You shoot one in the fucking head, then you make the decision to chase down the other one, pin her against the wall, stand over her while she's begging, and shoot her with their own gun. And I'm honestly surprised that when he was arrested, they didn't try to say he tripped, fell, picked up a handgun, and then they just shot the shit out of him. You know what I mean? I'm surprised he's actually still breathing right now. And I know how the Florida Department of Corrections work. I'm not sure about Illinois. But if you kill a cop or a corrections officer or anybody with a fucking badge, you're going through it. Your entire bid, they hate you because you killed one of theirs. You know what I mean? And it isn't just him. My opinion isn't just against him. The mother left her 2 fucking kids in a hotel room to look out of a doorway and see an officer leaking out of his fucking head, right? But he had to chase the sergeant down the hallway to grab her. The mother made the decision to leave her 2 kids behind, looking at this man leaking life, run after the boyfriend, help him disarm the sergeant, held the gun down to her as he killed her. I can't come up with a reason why people like that should be let back into society. And I'm not just forming this opinion off of an arrest. I met people in prison that I fucking knew you shouldn't be free. You shouldn't come home. Like the serial rapists that are inside of prison. Like the dudes that like gutting themselves and then cutting random fucking people. They shouldn't be let out. Back in the day, they probably wouldn't even be breathing. Now, I'm not sure the status of the 27-year-old officer that was shot in the head. I don't know if, he's on the verge of being brain dead. I don't know how damaged he's gonna be from that shot. He most likely won't be able to work. I mean, the chances of making a full recovery off a headshot are very fucking slim, depending on where you get hit. If you get hit through the face, you might look a little ugly, but you're gonna be okay. But any contact with the brain swelling, bleeding, any of that shit, and you're not gonna be the same person. Now, as far as the federal punishment, it just goes to show they are not fucking off about their police officers. And there's only been a few different types of cases where they'll actually trump the charges up in the federal court, usually with terrorist attacks, bank robberies, or even kidnappings. And they're gonna try to argue that he kidnapped her. Kidnapping can be as simple as restraining and moving somebody. But in this case, I don't know if they can really make it a kidnapping. He chased her down, pinned her against the wall. I don't know if that's gonna count. It just goes to show they wanna fry him and they wanna fry his girlfriend because she literally helped disarm the police officer. And apparently this entire thing was filmed on body cam. And the body cam was played in court, and you could hear her begging for her life. But let me know what y'all think in the comment section, and if you can come up with a reason why somebody that does something.
Matter of fact, let me look at that. Let me look that up right now while we here.
Bailey announced it's the police.
What buddy name?
A known acquaintance to a convicted felon named Darius Sullivan.
Alright, my boy Darius. Young D-Dog done flip one. Where my phone at? He tripping. That nigga's tripping. Hold on. happening, bro? Hold on. I'm looking, y'all. Swear to God. That nigga right here. Man, it don't say. It don't say. Man, the only thing it says is the nigga trial date is set for September the 16th. Damn. Man, we're gonna check back in with that. Cause we got a few niggas trials to check in with. Hop Out Blick did that video. Gotta check in with that. They said them boys were switching it up in the house they lived in. Them boys did a murder in the fucking crib they was living at. They fools, man. These niggas is fools. These niggas fools, man. Alright, though, we're gonna holler at you.